Welcome to Talking to Experts. I'm your host, John Charbonneau. It's often said that buying a home will be the average person's single biggest investment. And with that much at stake, you'll want to assemble a team of professionals such as a realtor, lawyer, mortgage broker, and home inspector to help you through the buying process. In this episode of Talking to Experts, we are speaking with a veteran home inspector, and we'll review the most frequently asked questions he receives from home buyers. Joining us now is Glenn Duxbury with Duxbury and Associates. Glenn, it was no surprise to me that the most frequently asked question you receive is, how much is this home inspection going to cost me?
So John, a lot of people make the mistake of asking how much do you charge when they're searching for a home inspector. This can be a big mistake, and the main reason is it's a service and not at all just a commodity like buying gas or groceries. That's when you know what you're getting. But with a service, you don't know what you're getting for your money without asking lots more and knowing the scope of work. Inspectors are not all the same, and they don't all check everything. So it depends on where it is, how old it is, how new it is, what type of home it is, and are there any extra costs, such as on-street parking, etc. We know that price is important to you, buying such real estate in Metro Vancouver. But you can completely waste whatever you pay for your home inspector if you don't choose really carefully and wisely. And that's a caring, very experienced professional who only has your best interest in mind.
Glenn, I understand the second most frequent question you are asked is, why should a home buyer bother to get a home inspection, especially on a new home? How do you respond to that question?
This may sound surprising, but even brand new homes have defects. I've never yet seen a perfect home in over 17 years of practice with thousands and thousands of homes. You may also think of a friend or family member to do the inspection for you, i.e. Uncle Bob. Well, it might be a good thought or seem like it, but they won't go as far in detail. They won't and don't have the tools of the trade, though, such as moisture detectors, thermal imaging cameras, specific ladders needed to do the job, gas leak detectors, all the knowledge and training, etc., that a professional home inspector has. Also, there are still many leaky condos out there and money pits galore you won't want to end up with. Just last week we inspected a very old house in New Westminster, in which the client's dad had done a quick walkthrough, resulting in him saying, "I didn't really see anything wrong, although it does need some updating." Luckily, however, those clients were referred to us by a knowledgeable area realtor. The attic was full of rampant rodent activity. Shocking surprise. Not one, but two gas leaks on an old furnace which had not been serviced in over 10 years. The water heater was overdue for replacement and ready to go. A beautiful brand new two-car garage out back, but it had water ingress issues, which were otherwise unknown. Both of the wood-burning fireplaces were unsafe to light. Trip hazards and safety issues inside and outside. Electrical service entrance cable was pulling away from the front of the home. Now, Uncle Bob or your best friend may mean well, but when it comes to such a significant purchase, you really don't want to leave the inspection to chance. And that's why the real estate industry strongly and always recommends the use of a professional home inspector.
Glenn, we have time for one more question. Now that we know everyone should get a home inspection, whether they are buying a new or older home, the big question is, what makes Duxbury and Associates distinctly different, and why should home buyers use your company?
Thanks for asking, John. Why us? I started the business to be distinctly different by design, to go beyond just the minimum standards in place, to really care about the client and not just their wallet, to allow and take the time to educate the client and not just hand them some paperwork upon arrival at the end of the process, then drive away, leaving them bewildered with no explanation of the findings. We became well known as the money saver, not overcharging, checking and finding the things many others would not check, and also establishing a referral reward program wherein we're happy to put money back into their hands for every referral they pass to us. no weekend surcharges. A detailed reporting system ready for the client with no waiting time, so they are able to decide right away as to either walking away or going ahead with the purchase. Also having a team of professionals on hand to refer to when needed, often in an urgent situation. A wealth of knowledge and experience to tap into. Bottom line, we set the standard and are really looking out for the client's best interest.
There you have it. Why you need a home inspection when buying a home, and why you should use Duxbury and Associates on your next home purchase. Feel free to contact Glenn and his team by phone or email. For additional information, check out his website and request a copy of his free ebook, 20 Home Inspection Secrets Revealed. Here's hoping that your next real estate purchase is not a money pit that you weren't expecting.